Hey, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I'm at a retreat and I'm just getting ready to go swimming, and I realized I did not do a post today. So, I am gonna go have some fun in the swimming pool, but I just wanted to talk about the importance of stepping in your power and not to compare yourself around other people to other people around you, because it's toxic. And um, we'll get into that here in a sec, but I'm going to talk about my online 12-week course. Starts June 24th and it goes to September 9th. So every Monday for an hour and a half, and you get live online visual training with like-minded people, and then I call you with a 15-minute call each week for 15 minutes. So to personalize it more, and the first 20 people get 50% off this deal. So check out the link in the comments below. Now I'm going to talk about comparing ourselves to others, which is so easy to do. I was a twin my whole life, and so I had been compared to my whole life. In up until I hit rock bottom, right? And I realized that it's okay to be me and to stand into my power. And I'm still learning that every day. I don't have it down 100%, and that's okay. But I know it's easy through social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram. We can so easy go, wow, look at that woman or look at that guy. They've got their life all together. And lo and behold, we don't see the outside stuff. We just see the perfect in that little box, right? But what we don't see is the chaos that is around. Or maybe there's not chaos, but maybe there's chaos in relationships that they're having or whatever. So the number one thing is to stop comparing and to live into your power, your own unique gifts and talents and abilities that you have to offer this world, because no one can do it but you. You are special and you are unique, and this world needs you. You were like snowflakes. There's no two snowflakes alike, and no one can do the job you do. But here's the thing: if you opt out to step into your power, then somebody else will step into that place. But this world needs you. We are intricate and we are connected, every one of us human beings. So it doesn't matter where you find yourself on this planet. We are affected by all other human beings, even if it's halfway around the world. Our next door neighbors, our communities, we all have this huge impact on one another. So it's important to not compare yourself, because we can't have everything. We can't be like everyone else that we'd like to be at, but they can't be like us. So we all have those unique gifts to offer the world. So step into your power. And if you don't know what your gifts are and what makes you unique, getting in touch with knowing who you are and drawing closer to God, God will show you who you are. God will help you step into your power, and He will help you show you your weaknesses and your strengths. And by learning what your weaknesses are and making them to become strengths, they will become strengths too eventually. So we all have our weaknesses and we all have our strengths. And just because we have our weaknesses doesn't slow us down any. It's just important that we are aware of these weaknesses. What are these weaknesses, and how is it we can tap into them to turn them into strengths? Well, that's really easy. Turn to God, draw to God and Christ. They are the ones that will help weak things become strong. So I just, so many experiences in my life where I was compared to, or I compared myself, and all that comparison does is block you. It puts a block, a mental block, a spiritual block, an emotional block, and then it affects you physically. Like sometimes we will go to the extent of hurting ourselves physically because we're trying to be something or someone we are not. So it's so important to be okay with who God created you to be, and to step into that power and use your voice, use your talents, use your gifts to help bless the lives of others. So I want to know from you. I want to know what are your struggles? What do you find yourself comparing yourself to others? Is it a physical trait? Is it an emotional trait, going, oh gosh, that person is so thoughtful all the time, or they have such a huge heart. I wish I could be more like that. Is it a mental thing? I wish I had their knowledge that they had. I mean, let's be honest, I find myself doing it more than I would like to, but I'm telling you, 10 plus years ago, I wasn't able to see my unique self and I wasn't able to love myself for who I was. I wasn't able to get past the trauma and the hurt. And so all I was focusing on was my bad traits. And it was so focused on the bad traits and what I was lacking that I wasn't allowing room for growth. And I wasn't allowing to see the good that I had to offer this world. And when we're in our stagnant places, we tend to not know how to do it. And the best way to get out of comparing yourself, because you know what? Look to small children. I'll say this every time. If we look to children, children are the best teachers. Christ himself says, become as little children, for as such is the kingdom of God. 18:3, something like that. Matthew 18:3. Go look it up. When we become more childlike, because kids don't compare themselves with each other, they're in their glory. And nature, when we go out in nature, the rose doesn't compete with the sunflower, and the daisies don't compete with the tulips or whatever. They are standing in their glory and they're shining. And it's important that we allow ourselves to shine with who we are. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anybody outside us think. Get out of your head and out of your thinking of worried about what everybody else around you think, and become comfortable in who you were created and designed to be, because there's only one you. There is only one you. Although I am an identical twin and we are a lot alike in a lot of areas, but there is a ton of areas where we are unique and different. So step into your power, be comfortable with you, love who you are. And if you don't have the self-love, it is attainable. It is attainable. The self-love comes from when we get to know who we really are. We get to know who God is and how God views us. And a loving God doesn't put conditions and stipulations on his love for us. It is always there. It's 100% there. So always always step into your power and not compare yourself. So God bless. Please like and subscribe. And until next time, God bless. Bye.